White flag is raised, the waiting is no more. They're being sent on their way for the opener. And up on the inside, Run Run River goes on early stages. Run Run River from Not Another Horse. Right there on the outside is Kingfisher. They're being followed just in behind them by the Crooked Cop, and the back marker in the early stages is Dare to Dream. Down the straight they come in front of the stands and Dingle, and on the near side it is Calamangan in front and Kingfisher. He was third in Omey Island on Monday. On the inside, the Ballantrae winner, and that is Ballantrae winner. On the inside, Run Run River. They're being followed in third by Not Another Horse. They're being followed by the Crooked Cop, and the back marker is Dare to Dream, who was also successful in Ballantrae. They're beginning to climb the hill for the first time, and Kingfisher tows them along by a couple of lengths from Run Run River in second. They're being followed in third by Not Another Horse. Right on his outside is the Crooked Cop, and the back marker is Dare to Dream. About 6 lengths head to tail. They're on top of the hill and shortly to freewheel down towards Beelbon, and up front Kingfisher the leader. In front for the Cahals and Abbeyfield, chased in second place. Just in behind them on the inside is Brodie Ferry, and now gone through to take second place is Dare to Dream. They're being followed in third by Run Run River, then the Crooked Cop, and the back marker is Not Another Horse. They're down the straight now. They're going to get the bell this time in the festival opener, and in along the inside the leader is on the inside there over the far side is Kingfisher in front, chased in second place by Dare to Dream. Right over the near side is Crooked Cop. Up the inside, Run Run River, and just the back marker is Not Another Horse. They get the bell, go to Stevie's Bend, and out into the country for the final time. Kingfisher the leader, been in front from the drop of the flag. Run Run River in second, Dare to Dream in third, Not Another Horse, and the Crooked Cop. A blanket to cover them as they meet the rising ground for the final time. And up there in front, it is Kingfisher the leader. He was third in Omey Island. Dare to Dream, the Ballantrae winner. Here comes the Crooked Cop. Run Run River's the first to cry enough. They're on top of the hill, shortly to beginning descent, which will bring them on to Beanbone. And up front, Calamangan had his winner down in Coraclare. He's in front by a length and a half. Chased in second place, just in behind them by the Crooked Cop. Then Dare to Dream and Not Another Horse. They're on the run to Beanbone. And up front, it's Kingfisher the leader. Kingfisher out in front, chased in second place by the Crooked Cop. They're being followed just in behind them by Not Another Horse, and down the straight they come. They're racing to the final furlong, and over the far side it is Kingfisher the leader. Kingfisher in front, chased on the Crooked Cop. Right over the near side, Not Another Horse. Kingfisher's made it all. He's winning for Calamangan. The Crooked Cop is second, Not Another Horse is third. Dare to Dream four, and the back marker was Run Run River.
We've opened your account in Dingle and Style, a good horse.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's a great horse. Made on the front, and sure, he just kept travelling for me. And when I got up to the top of the hill anyway, had plenty left, so great horse now.
Seems to be a big galloping horse. A big track like this seems to suit him out in front.
Yeah, sure, he's a lovely big horse. He's a big stride, and sure, yeah, great horse.
His first run was in Omey, was it at the weekend? Or?
First run was in Omey, yeah, he came third, and sure, he was a well beaten third, but he didn't run a bad race at all.
No, but you're different scenarios. This is a big galloping track for them. Have you many rides now for the rest of the evening?
Sure, I have 2 more now, so hopefully I'll have another chance.
But well done. That's your first Dingle winner, is it?
First Dingle winner, yeah.
May it be the first of many. Well done.
Thank you, thanks.
That's it. They're off. And first to show in the early stages is out in front, Camillus Byrne with Luke Kelly. And it's Luke Kelly the leader, followed in second place by Endless Dream. Running third is Dawn Magic, and they're being followed in fourth by Buncrana. Just in behind them is Fill the Tank and Let's Try Again, and the back marker is Smooth Operator. They're beginning to freewheel down the far side towards Beanbone, and that is Luke Kelly in front for Shane Crabb, followed in second place by Endless Dream. Running third is Buncrana. They're being followed by Let's Try Again, Fill the Tank, Dawn's Magic, and the back marker is Smooth Operator as they race round the home turn for the first time. And up front the leader remains Luke Kelly. Up there in front for Camillus Byrne, followed in second place by Endless Dream. Right over the near side is Buncrana, the winner in Omey Island. They're being followed by Let's Try Again. Behind that one is Fill the Tank. They're being followed by Smooth Operator and Dawn Magic in rear. The bell begins to toll, a circuit to go. Luke Kelly in front from the drop of the flag for Camillus Byrne, who was runner up in the opener. Endless Dream in second for Bobby Lamb. Third, Boncranachie and McNally. Then Let's Try Again and Casey Liu. And then Billy Roberts. On board Fill the Tank. Then Smooth Operator. And the back marker is Dawn Magic. Climbing the hill for the final time. Luke Kelly in front. Catch Me If You Can. But Boncrana's on the move for Cian McNally. And Boncrana takes it up. Boncrana the leader from in second place. Luke Kelly got into second. Now is Endless Dream. They're being followed by Fill the Tank. They're on the downhill run in the 10 furlong. And out in front it's Boncrana. He's putting it up to his pursuers. Chased in second place by Endless Dream. In third is Fill the Tank. And then Let's Try Again. In the end file they're racing to Beanborn. And out in front it's Boncrana. The hope of Ballyconneely's out in front. Boncrana the leader. Chased in second place by Fill the Tank. Endless Dream on the inside. They're racing down to the final furlong. Boncrana's out in front. Fill the Tank on the near side. Boncrana from Fill the Tank. Racing inside the last 200 yards. McNally is back in Dingle. Boncrana's won it second. Fill the Tank. Endless Dream third. 4 Smooth Operator and 5 Let's Try Again. 6 was Dawn's Magic and the back marker was Luke Kelly.
Very much.
It's been a tough year. We know what you've been through. Cream always rises to the top. It was tough for a while, but you've come back in style. I think that's the 5th winner now and the 19th winner in Dingle. We know you're leaving the pony circuit on Monday, but I think what you've come through and the resilience you've shown, you deserve top class, and you do deserve a lot of winners because you're a very capable horseman. That looked easy enough out there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tom. It was very easy to them now. I didn't expect to be in front. I was sort of going to wait to the road to kick with him, and it worked out so easy. Luke Kelly went a good honest gallop in front. He kept my lad settled, but he can be keen. And then when he went to the front, he was pricking the ears the whole way up the straight. I only had to give him one smack on the left, one smack on the right to keep him going. But I know I always knew he had it in the bag.
What's the track like? The ground is the ground okay out there?
Riding fast, getting a tiny print in it, but yeah, lovely flapping ground.
Listen to me, you've been through a lot, as we said. You've come out of it the other side. All these winners, it does mean a lot. But I can safely say, out of all the winners, whatever you ride, this will be a very special one because you do deserve it after all you've been through. And everybody in pony racing, all we can do is to wish you the very best of luck for the remainder of your pony racing career in Dingle and when you go on the track, because I think you're a young man that will go far. The tests you've had in the last year shows what an exceptional young man you are. Very well done, my friend.
Thank you very much, Tom.
That's it. They're off. And She's a Freebie, the first to show in the early stages, followed by Aiden's Girl. Right up on the outside is the Snow Patrol, and they're being followed by Tommy Kay. The back marker at this stage is Fireball as they settle down and beginning to climb the hill. And now Tommy Kay has gone to the front. Tommy Kay, the leader, followed by Endless Dream in second, and third is Snow Patrol. Then She's a Freebie, and they're being followed by Right on Time. Behind that one is Fireball, and the back marker is Aiden's Girl. Beginning to freewheel down towards Beanborn. And Endless Dream has gone to the front for Bobby Lamb, followed in second place by Tommy Kay, and third is Snow Patrol, and 4 is Right on Time. They're being followed by She's a Freebie as they make the bend into the straight, and up front the leader is Endless Dream in front of Tommy Kay, followed in third by Snow Patrol. They're being followed on the near side by Right on Time, and they're being followed by further back on the near side Fireball, and then She's a Freebie and Aiden's Girl in rear. They come up to pass the stands and head to Stevie's Bend. Endless Dream the leader, Tommy Kay is second, Fireball is third, 4 is Snow Patrol, and then Right on Time and She's a Freebie, and the back marker is Aiden's Girl. They race up to the top of the track, the 5 furlong marker it is, and up there in front Endless Dream and Bobby Lamb. He's ridden 3 winners already this season. Second is Right on Time and Liam McGee. Snow Patrol is third for Callum Mangan, 4 is Fireball and Camilla's Burn. Then She's a Freebie and Paddy Finnegan. They're being followed further back. Just in behind them is Right on Time. They're up the top of the hill and beginning to run down towards Beanborn, and up front it is Endless Dream the leader. Tommy Kay is second, in third is Fireball, and 4 is Snow Patrol. They're being followed by She's a Freebie and then Aiden's Girl, and dropping back Right on Time. They're on the descent to Beanborn in this 1.6 miles, and up there in front it is Endless Dream the leader, and Bobby Lamb at his first winner down in Coura Clare. They're being followed in second by Tommy Kay. Their stable companion champion of the Dingle Derby winner. Here we go again. On the outside is Fireball. They're being followed just in behind them by Snow Patrol. They're gonna get the bell this time, and Tommy Kay has gone to the front. Tommy Kay from Endless Dream in third, right on time. In third is Fireball. They're being followed by Snow Patrol, and she's a freebie. Right on time, and Aiden's Girl. 4.5 to go, and up front it's Tommy Kay travelling kindly in front for Nina Doherty. Endless Dream is under the cosh. Fireball is gone in pursuit. Then Snow Patrol right on time has made ground. Aiden's Girl in rear. They're at the top of the hill, and on the outside Fireball comes to lay it down to Tommy Kay. They're being followed by She's a Freebie. Behind them comes right on time, they're down the hill, and on the far side, and Tommy Kay's back in front. Tommy Kay, the leader, from Fireball in second. Tommy Kay and Fireball. She's a Freebie in third. They're racing on now towards the home turn. Right on time, coming there on the outside. They're racing towards the home turn, and on the inside, Tommy Kay. Here comes right on time for Liam McGee. They're being followed by She's a Freebie. They're racing to the final furlong. On the far side, Tommy Kay. Right on the near side, right on time. The far side, Tommy Kay. Right on time on the near side. Tommy Kay is going on. Tommy Kay for Nina Doherty. Right on time, second. She's a Freebie, third. Fireball, 4 and 5. Snow Patrol, Endless Dream, and Aiden's Girl.
Yeah, he's a very impressive horse when he gets away and gets going. But yeah, he's very good today.
And what do you think of the track out there? Riding a bit fast, but there's a good covering of grass in it, I'd say, is there?
Yeah, no, it's grand. It's a bit quick, but it's okay.
Nothing is impossible to you, even doing interviews. We have the people in Dingle would never know you're an exceptional horsewoman, but I believe you're an exceptional banjo player as well, are you?
I can play a little bit, yeah.
So we heard that. So you're how many winners is that now in Dingle?
Well, it's my fifth winner now, the last 2 Dingles. But yeah, hopefully a few more coming.
Yes, hopefully, and it's great to see you going so well. I think you're a talent we're going to hear a lot of. Nicola went on and did great things inside the track. I think you have potential to go all the way to the top if you do decide to go down that road.
Yeah, hopefully.
Continued success.
Thanks very much.
Now being called into line, and they're off and running in the Derby trial stake. Here we go again. Takes them along at the early stages. Tucking the rail on the inside. We have Tommy Tango and whipping them in at this juncture. His first Verstappen coming up as they pass the post. They pass the post 4 times. 3 more turns ahead of them, and out into the country they go on the rail on the inside. Tommy Tango being accomplished up on the outside. But here we go again. Whipping them in at this point in time and getting closer. Verstappen, about 3 lengths would separate them as they make Heartbreak Hill for the first time. And as they do so, here we go again, goes up on the outside. They look to be going a fair clip as they go up Heartbreak Hill for the first time. The rail on the inside, Tommy Tango between horses then. Here we go again, and Verstappen. And Holly Halford makes her way up on the outside, where they go down to the far side of the track. Very little change up front. Verstappen has gone on now by about 3 parts of a length for Holly Halford, nicking the rail on the inside. Then we have Tommy Tango, and watching a parade from the back, Billy Robertson. Here we go again, coming into the legendary Beanbone turn. And as they do so up front, Verstappen, this raiding tactics, the same as those applied in Athe, made it a good lick of pace. He does stay and seems to be bowling along, enjoying himself with Holly Halford. Her white colours, pink or the purple sheds back in front and the inside. The red colours of Tommy Tango comes up to annoy her once again on the inside. And then here we go again. Is just a few lengths further back, but a long, long way to go. Up Heartbreak Hill they go at the 5 furlong mark. Verstappen going on by about a length and a half. Tommy Tango now being asked to quicken along on the rail on the inside. Here we go again, is about a length and a half back at the top of Heartbreak Hill. Very little change in the Derby trial stake. Verstappen took it up at this juncture on the previous circuit. Is still there and running along at a good even clip again. From on the inside, Tommy Tango persistent with Paddy Finnegan. And then a length further back is Here We Go Again, and Billy Roberts, successful in this race last year off this legendary Beanbone turn. The advantage, if anything, is increased about 2 to 3 lengths. Holly Halford is not wasting about her bright blue-white colours, with the purple sheds back and front, and then coming up on the outside, getting closer with the black cap of Billy Roberts and the sheepskin noseband is Here We Go Again. Tommy Tango is cutting the rail on the inside. A blanket would cover them as they go out towards Heartbreak Hill for the final time in the Derby Trial Stake. Verstappen, he's tough, resilient, and he is enjoying himself out in front. Holly Halford is really putting the fractions together. She's going on up this legendary Heartbreak Hill by about a length and a half. Tommy Tango is getting a push of the reins, and it has to be said, Here We Go Again is being niggled along. He's really being asked to quicken along as they go off Heartbreak Hill down towards the Beanbourne turn for the final time. The margin a diminishing length and a half. Tommy Tango is coming up on the outside again with a renewed effort, and he's coming along now and thrown down a challenge. Verstappen and Tommy Tango, they're neck and neck as they face the judge for the final time on the Derby Trial Stairs off this legendary Beanbourne turn. On the outside, Verstappen, the rail on the inside, Tommy Tango. It's ding-a-ling between the two of them coming inside the final furlong. On the inside, Tommy Tango on the outside, Verstappen. Tommy Tango looks to be getting up on the inside. It's Tommy Tango and Paddy Finnegan. In second place we have Verstappen. And then in third place was Here We Go Again. Thank you so much, Joey. Paddy, the first winner, and a very good winner, I would think. A very good tactical race, and you had all the movements watched until you asked for the questions, and they were answered, I think, pretty emphatically out there.
Yeah, it was lovely. All went to plan. Like, every time you get to the bend, he'd swoop and he'd fly on again, which was the plan.
And what do you think of his chances in the Derby? He must have a life chance in that type of ground, because he really seemed to bounce along, and Verstappen made it a true test of pace. There was no question, there was no prisoners taken there.
No, there wasn't. Like, they're two of the best horses, two of the good Derby horses, and he's able to beat them happily, so it's the plan.
Come here, I said in the Irish radio this morning, everybody should watch what Paddy Finnegan is going to write in the Derby. I presume that the selection has already been made, is it, after that performance?
Yeah, I can't see why not. I always had him in my brain that he was going to be one of the best horses. A few others that show brilliant talent, but I think he's number one.
Perfect. So he'll be Paddy Finnegan's mount for the Dingle Derby, Tommy Tango.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well done. Generous round of applause for him.
That's it. They're off. And first to show in the early stage is the Low Road. Right there too is Dream Alliance, I Don't Care, out towards the near side. They're being tracked by Michael Zam, and further back to Foreign Ivy and Wee Bucks, and the back marker, My Blue-Eyed Boy. Up the straight they come, they're going to get the bell this time in the mile. And the leader on the inside is the Low Road, followed in second place by I Don't Care. In third is Michael Zam, 4 is Dream Alliance, and 5 is My Blue-Eyed Boy. And a bit of barging there, and the principal sufferer was Foreign Ivy, and the back marker is Wee Bucks. They're racing up to the 5 furlong pole, and up front the leader is the Low Road, but only just as Dream Alliance arrives up on the outside with Michael Zam and I Don't Care. They're being followed as they race up to the top of the hill, and gone to the front is Michael Zam. Michael Zam, the leader, on the inside, chased on the outside, just hidden from view as they race over the far side. I Don't Care, and it's the market principals, Michael Zam and I Don't Care, followed in third by the Low Road, and they're being followed by Dream Alliance, and behind them is Foreign Ivy. They're freewheeling down towards Beanbourne in the 14-2 first division, and up front it is Michael Zam, the leader, from I Don't Care. Michael Zam, the leader, as they swing in, chased by I Don't Care. They're being followed further back by Dream Alliance on the outside. They're racing down to the final furlong. Michael Zam is out in front. Michael Zam for Paddy Finnegan, chased on the far side by I Don't Care. Dream Alliance on the near side. Michael Zam is home. A Finnegan double. Dream Alliance second. I Don't Care third. The Low Road 4. Then Foreign Ivy, followed by Wee Bucks, and the back marker, My Blue-Eyed Boy.
I think there was ever a question, it was only a matter of when you hit the front. Did it like an odds-on should, I think.
Yeah, he did. We still haven't found his trip, but he showed everything over any trip. He's always been great to us. A few times he's just run a bit green, but there he settled in lovely. They did go a good gallop, which probably, I don't know, would have helped or not, but he was happy with them.
And you were happy with him as well, I'd say, were you?
Yeah, I was happy. I probably would have liked to be more forward, if anything, just so as a mile, but he's got those gears to get out.
But he can go up to a mile and a quarter, mile and a half.
Yeah, like he's proven over a mile and a quarter. I can't remember a mile and a half, but I'd say he'd stay. He's happy in his races.
But you're happy enough anyway. Double up, probably a couple of more to come.
Yeah, double up, hopefully more to come. Good book of rides coming up, so.
Continued success, you man.
Thanks.
A mile ahead of them this time. That's it. They're off. And Fia's Fancy bound away smartly early doors, followed in second place by Black Betty. Colwell Funky's out towards the outside. They're being followed by Little Princess. Behind that one, Willie Turn and Midnight Dreamer. Up the straight they come. They're going to get the bell this time, and Colwell Funky has gone to the front. Colwell Funky, the leader, in second place. Fia's Fancy. Black Betty is third. Little Princess fourth. Then Willie Turn. And they're being followed by Midnight Dreamer as they head up to the 5 furlong pole. And on the inside, Fia's Fancy. On the outside, the wide running Colwell Funky, who's now back in front under Cian McNally. Colwell Funky goes on, followed by Fia's Fancy. In third, Little Princess. They're being followed just in behind them by Black Betty, and they're being followed by Midnight Dreamer. They climb to the top of Heartbreak Hill, and shortly to begin the descent down towards the Beanbone Turn. And out in front, Colwell Funky in the McManus Hills, and now gone to the front is Fia's Fancy. Fia's Fancy and Jake Cromwell, last year's winner, goes to the front from Colwell Funky. Willie Turn is in third, and they're being followed by Black Betty. They're racing on towards the home turn, and out in front it is Jake Cromwell and Fia's Fancy, the leader, chased in second place by Little Princess. In behind them, Willie Turn, and then comes Black Betty, but racing inside the final furlong, it is Fia's Fancy who's out in front in the hands of Jake Cromwell. Back-to-back victories for the Beginnings. Fia's Fancy's won it, Little Princess second, Black Betty is third, Willie Turn four, and then Colwell Funky and Midnight Dreamer.
And by Jake Cromwell. Jake, good performance, first winner of the afternoon, and I can see a big smile in your face. Did it very well.
Yeah, he done it very well. He always had the speed under him compared to the rest of them.
And what did you think of the ground out there? Is it a bit quicker?
It is quick ground, but it's nice. Like, it'll go good pace on it.
Yeah. And that's your first, is that your first or second Dingle winner?
Third Dingle winner.
And many more rides today?
One more.
And the
mile.
And the plan that you'll be riding, I think, in the derbies again tomorrow, will you, and the ponies and stuff?
Hopefully now.
You will, of course. Listen, continued success, young man, and well done. It's great to see the Cromwells here in style.
He bounced away smartly on the outside for Sean Houlihan. Right up there in the early stages is Fat Jesus. The new house is right there on the inside, and Kiss Cam is right up there as well. As they settle down in the mile, they're going to get the bell this time, and it's Rocky that bowls along in front, followed by Kiss Cam and the new house and a better plan, followed by Fat Jesus and Could Be Anything, and behind them came on the inside was Camillus Byrne with Seafood Sunset. The back marker is Could Be Anything. They're racing up to the 5 furlong pole. The bunk is the back marker, and Rocky is out in front, chased by the new house. They're being followed by Kiss Cam in third. Behind them, a better plan. They're being followed by Fat Jesus, and then Could Be Anything. Behind them, Johnny's Apprentice. Further back, behind them is the Biz, and also further back there is Nights Like This. They're on the descent on the far side of the track in the 15-runner mile, and it's Rocky in front. Rocky's the leader, chased in second place by, on the outside, a better plan. Right there on the inside, just behind them is Kiss Cam, and they're being followed further back by Fat Jesus, and behind them Could Be Anything. They're racing round the home turn, and in the centre the new house, and a better plan has come there on the near side to sweep to the front for Nina Doherty. A better plan, and it's out in front. It is racing inside the final furlong. A better plan, the leader for Nina Doherty. A better plan from Rocky, and at the line a better plan as well at Rocky. Second, third was Kiss Cam, 4 Fat Jesus, 5 the new house, and behind them came Happy Days. And first to show over on the far side is Hasta La Vista. They're being followed in second place by Black Taxi. Just in behind them is USA. Right over on the near side is Travelling Soldier. They're being followed by Spot On. And just in behind them is Stick Season. As they settle down, they're going to get the bell this time. And Hasta La Vista taken on by Black Taxi. Spot On is third. Then Travelling Soldier, USA, and Stick Season. And out the back is Kyle Cassidy with Frankie. They're up to the 5 furlong pole. And up front, the leader leader is Hasta La Vista. On this track she knows so well. Chased in second place by Black Taxi. Stick Season into third. They're being followed by Spot On. Behind Spot On is USA. They're being followed by Travelling Soldier and Frankie in rear. They climb to the top of Heartbreak Hill, and it's Hasta La Vista out in front for Camilla's Burn. She's unbeaten this season. Hasta La Vista out in front, chased in second by Black Taxi. Stick Season in third. Spot On in four. They're being followed behind them by Spot On by USA. They're racing down to the home turn, and up front the leader on the inside, Hasta La Vista, chased on the near side by Black Taxi. Stick Season getting a run up the inside. They're being followed by Spot On. They're racing down to the final furlong, and Hasta La Vista is back in style. Hasta La Vista, the real champion, wins it in style. Hasta La Vista, Stick Season, Spot On, Black Taxi, USA, Travelling Soldier, and the last one, Frankie.
Goes to know one of the hardest jockeys working on the complete Irish circuit. Camillus Burns. Camillus, great to see you getting a winner. I think you really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant. I'd like to say thanks to obviously Mikey and Dylan and Mags. Look, she's a very honest filly. She did that very easy. She's just all class.
She is class, like to come back and to do it year after year. And I think it's a great lift for the O'Connor family as well, with Mikey having passed on last September. I think it's something that'll uplift them. An easy enough race, I thought. You had everything under observation going around there.
Yeah, I thought I all had it covered, so hopefully now she's sound in the morning and she'll go again tomorrow.
How many? This is your first Dingle winner, is it?
I had one last year.
So that's 2 up. And you've a few good book of rides for the remainder of the weekend, have you?
Yeah, hopefully I'll have a couple of nice rides to come anyway. Yeah.
Listen, all the best to you. You're a hard-working jockey, going the length and breadth of the country for winners. Great to see you coming out on top in Dingle, and continued success.
Yeah, thanks very much.